Welcome back, brave adventurers. You're watching Horror Storyteller, the channel where we share spine-tingling tales that will send shivers down your spine. I'm Waystone, your guide through these thrilling adventures. Tonight, gather close to the campfire as we explore It by Stephen King, a story that delves into the heart of fear itself. In the small town of Derry, Maine, an ancient, shape-shifting entity awakens every 27 years to feed on the fear and lives of the town's children, often taking the form of a sinister clown named Pennywise. The story begins in the summer of 1958 when a group of 7 misfit children, known as the Losers Club, come together to confront this malevolent force. Bill Denbrough, haunted by the recent loss of his brother Georgie to Pennywise, leads the group that includes Ben Hanscom, Beverly Marsh, Richie Tozier, Eddie Kasprack, Mike Hanlon, and Stan Uris. Each member of the club has their own encounters with the terrifying entity, which preys on their individual fears and insecurities. Bill's determination to avenge his brother's death and prevent other children from suffering the same fate drives him to gather his friends and face the unknown. Ben, a new kid in town, finds solace and friendship with the losers as they bond over shared experiences of bullying and alienation. Beverly, dealing with an abusive father, finds strength in the group that accepts her unconditionally. Richie, the group's comedian, uses humor to mask his own fears. Eddie, a hypochondriac, struggles with an overprotective mother, but discovers his inner bravery with the support of his friends. Mike, an outsider due to his race, finds a sense of belonging, and Stan, a skeptic, confronts the reality of the supernatural. As the Losers Club delves deeper into the mystery of Pennywise, they uncover the dark history of Derry, realizing that the town itself is a breeding ground for evil. They learn about the cyclical nature of the entity's attacks, tracing back to horrific events that coincide with its reappearances. The group discovers that Pennywise is not just a clown, but a manifestation of a primordial, cosmic horror that exploits the darkest corners of the human mind. The children find strength in their unity, realizing that their collective courage and friendship are their greatest weapons against the entity. They confront Pennywise in the sewers of Derry, using an ancient ritual known as the Ritual of Chud to weaken it. Although they manage to hurt Pennywise, they are unable to destroy it completely. The group makes a pact to return to Derry if the creature ever resurfaces. The ritual itself is a battle of wills, a metaphysical struggle that tests the limits of their sanity and resilience. Despite their victory, the encounter leaves deep psychological scars, and they slowly begin to forget the details of their battle as they grow older. Decades later, in 1985, the now-adult members of the Losers Club are drawn back to Derry when children begin disappearing again. Mike Hanlon, who remained in Derry, calls his old friends, reminding them of their childhood vow. As they reunite, the memories of their horrific past flood back. Each member of the club faces their own demons as they prepare for a final showdown with Pennywise. Bill, now a successful writer, returns with the weight of his brother's death still heavy on his heart. Ben, now an accomplished architect, faces the remnants of his childhood insecurities. Beverly, escaping an abusive marriage, finds solace in her rekindled friendships. Richie, a famous comedian, confronts the fears he once laughed off. Eddie, struggling with a failing marriage, rediscovers his inner strength. Stan, overwhelmed by the resurfacing horrors, tragically takes his own life, unable to face the return of Pennywise. In a climactic and terrifying confrontation, they descend once more into the sewers to confront the entity. Through the strength of their friendship and the power of their collective will, they manage to overcome their fears and finally destroy Pennywise, ending the cycle of terror in Derry. The final battle is an intense mix of physical and psychological horror, pushing each member to their limits. They face manifestations of their deepest fears, but their bond and shared courage ultimately triumph over the entity's malevolence. The story concludes with the Losers Club members going their separate ways, forever changed by their battle with the embodiment of fear itself. The town of Derry begins to heal as the malevolent force that tainted it is eradicated. Each member carries the scars of their ordeal, but also the strength they gained from their victory. Bill, Beverly, Ben, Richie, and Eddie find closure in knowing they have ended the reign of terror and honored their fallen friends' memories. Their story is a testament to the enduring power of friendship, courage, and the human spirit in the face of unimaginable evil. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Horror Storyteller for more bone-chilling tales. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss a new story. Share your thoughts and favorite moments in the comments below, and let us know what kind of stories you'd like to hear next. Until next time, keep your lanterns bright and your imaginations even brighter. Sweet dreams, everyone.